Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, welcome everybody to episode 640 of Film Bastards. I am one of your co-hosts, Mark, and as ever I am joined by...
Becky, hello everyone.
And...
Welcome back to the Premier League, where United still just seem to be shit.
Just bring in the lols.
It's just... After the Liverpool-Newcastle game, I went... Oh my god, there's another at least 47 of these to go.
I love it, Ian, by the way. I just, I've disassociated with United because of Jim Ratcliffe, like I have Mercedes. And now, I feel like I can just laugh. Like, the absolute fucking psychological drama that is Man United just continues. If Ipswich get anything against them next week, there will be calls for Carrick to go. Yeah. And it'll just be absolutely fucking delicious nonsense.
Delicious nonsense is the prime bit. It just there's so I think I've said it so many times that I am slow dancing in a burning room with football, and at some point the music is going to stop.
I'll be honest, the Bezos thing doesn't sit right with me.
I'm going to walk away. The Bezos thing's not very nice, but also I'm not going to start absolutely losing my shit over the fact that a sports investment company partially owned by a guy owns around about 8% of the club.
Yeah, I still don't love it.
I don't love it, no, but my thing there is it's a person that I don't really like. It's not a state.
Yeah.
They haven't yet ripped my... Musk. Sorry, I was just going to say they haven't yet hit my line in the sand where I nope out, which is the multi-clubs thing. No. Well,
multi-clubs are gone because it's been found to be not just... It doesn't make sense and it doesn't really work. It doesn't actually help anybody.
So that from the fucking start.
Yeah. Cardiff, 2 points out of 6. Got a very late draw against Wrexham. It was fucking thrilling last week. Yeah. And drew against Derby away at the weekend. Not bad. So, you know, the Cardiff fan, that one Cardiff fan definitely didn't want me there, which is, fucking weirded me out so much that I haven't been to a game since. But I'm celebrating them from afar. And if my entire house wasn't under fucking quarantine last week, I would have been at Cardiff Wrexham. I got offered a free ticket. It was really fucking annoying.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Paul, if you do still listen, mate, by the way. And I don't know whether you do or not, but if you do, thank you very much for the offer, and I'm assuming it was free.
Well, what have we got this week, guys? What have we got? Well, we said at the end of last week's show that there'd be a little bit of a mixy thing, because there was quite a lot out, wasn't there? It was a buffet of film at the cinema this weekend. So what we brought to you, what we have picked up off the buffet, we've decided we're gonna go again. Next time we go, we're gonna pick up the new Insidious movie. But we've all watched Mutiny, the film that we all said we probably wouldn't watch. We've all watched it. We've all watched Teenage Sex and Death.
I wonder how. We all went to the cinema. Of course we did.
Teenage Sex and Death at Miasma. Me and Ian have watched Coyote versus Acme. So yeah, one of my genuinely...
And Becky and I have seen The Last House. We probably won't do a full review of it, but we've got that as well.
And there's that as well. Yes, we've also got some, probably what we've been watching. There's been a few trailers. It was eye-opening going to watch a kids' movie and seeing the kids' movie trailers and watching all the toy trailers rather than the car trailers, adverts before it. That was weirded me out a little bit. But you know what? It was a lot more fucking fun.
If you got like a sudden urge to buy the newest, I don't know, Transformer.
There was an advert for Transformers, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also an advert for these weird fucking like animals things that you can get, right, by Crayola, that you can fucking draw all over, and you just give them a little bath, and then they're fine again, and then you can fucking draw all over them again.
Like a makeup sponge, but with drawing.
Little bit, yeah, and I was looking at it going, I genuinely don't think they made shit like that anymore. It made me feel a little bit better about the world.
A bit nostalgic.
A little bit.
Yeah.
In my brain it was, they don't make shit for kids anymore, they just make apps that they can play and just that's all. But no, it's good to know that there are still fucking toys out there. It was quite heartening, yes. So yes, that's what we've got this week. Fuck it.
Old man smiles at cloud.
Old man smiles at cloud. Yes. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking barrel into trailers. So yeah, there's a new Shaun the Sheep movie.
Is there?
Apparently, again, you get to see
Is
some
Nick
weird
Park
trailers.
not just fucking done yet? Just fuck off.
Yeah,
I don't think he does them anymore. To be fair.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, it's just the juggernaut that
I don't
is.
think he's allowed to.
It.
I think he's a little bit.
Is he a bit problematic?
He's a bit of a prick, apparently.
Oh, is he?
I don't think he's problematic. I just think
He's not lots of hugging Lassiter, but
he's a bit of a knob, apparently, and it's just a little bit like, why don't you just stay over there before you end up problematic? And he's gone, that's probably for the best, isn't it?
I mean, he's a British creative. Of course, he's a cunt.
You know, you get like random as fuck tangent. Right? You know, occasionally you get like random things thrown at you. Because I don't really do that much social media anymore, and I'm not a comment list or anything like that. But occasionally I do like open my phone and look at like a couple of TikToks, and you get random shit thrown at you. Mine a lot of the time is football and coffee, right? Are the big ones, and vinyl. Randomly got one of the Bobby Davro has a TikTok.
Bobby Davro?
Bobby Davro has a TikTok.
Great.
And there was a clip of him opening up his stand-up, working at some like fucking holiday park thing, because of course. And he opens it up brilliantly by walking out and going, I'm Bobby Davro? Yes, that Bobby Davro. From the TV, I am the only one left standing, the only one of my generation that can still come up on a stage and do this kind of stuff. I was Mr. Television on the front of the Radio Times 1987. Also known now as the Sex Offenders Register. He's like, can confidently say this, I have never buggered a child. He's just like,
Fucking hell.
he's just like going, do you know what? I remember Bobby Davro being quite a lot of fun, and it just seems like maybe he might have been the one that wasn't.
Maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, trailers.
That was a tangent.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Ian, did you see not at all bro propaganda movie Ghost Soldier?
Right, yeah. What? Right, when this came up with the Columbia logo, I was like, oh, maybe this will actually be a proper film. And then, no, it's not.
No.
Like Jim Caviezel, are they already starting to go with, like, he's back as Jesus next year, so I suppose he's a thing again?
There might be a little bit of this. Either that, or it might be Jim Caviezel going, I have scaled back I'm not doing the uber right-wing podcasts things anymore. I might try and actually have, what's that thing called? What's it called? Oh, a career.
This looks like the most flyover state ass film. Like, this will make 95% of its money in like 10 landlocked states in the US.
Yeah, who will all go? Who will all be going, fucking yeah, stick it to the man, stick it to the corporate business, and then we'll jump online to defend the data centre that's getting built in their state.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's called progress.
I'm just, jeez, yeah, like just emphatically not for a lot of people.
Yeah. That's literally, that should be its tagline. And genuinely, it might get more people to watch it.
The film they can't be asked to watch.
Yeah. Do you want to be like them guys, or do you want to be like this guy?
Just the fact it's like Jim Caviezel, right? The only person who knows who the fuck that is now is the person looking forward to Passion of the Christ Resurrection Part 1 and 2.
Yep. The new self-funding Mel Gibson movies.
Like, yeah, I don't know, man. two-parter. Like, it will make a lot of money as well. That's the thing. It will do well. Those films, and almost like fair play to Mel Gibson for it. And has Mel Gibson done anything objectionable in the last decade?
No. Don't get me wrong. The guy's not a good dude. Not fucking saying he is at all. But yeah, he's kept clean enough, I think. Like, in comparison, like, even for the fact that Trump put him as one of like his ambassadors to Hollywood, didn't he?
Right.
Along with John Voight and Stallone. And it's quite funny that whenever Stallone is at an event thing, that is a Trump event thing, he does his damned fucking best to not be photographed anywhere fucking near him. And then whenever he puts out like posts about it, he's always well aware and it never gets fucking mentioned. And Gibson goes one step further and just doesn't fucking turn up to anything.
Yeah, anyway, Gibson, not a good dude. I bet there's a lot of people actively working in Hollywood who have done quite a lot of hateful things in the last 10 years. Just something to think about. But yeah, Ghost Soldier looks shit.
Yeah. What? I watched the first 30 seconds of a trailer called Double Trouble and then I turned it off.
I watched the whole trailer for some fucking reason. What is this?
I've no idea. I don't want to.
I don't think there was even any studio logos or anything. It was just like something that appeared in the ether.
Yeah. It feels like it just like someone thought of it and it happened. Yeah, no.
What about the trailer for Angelina Jolie's new directorial film Without Blood that I know I watched and I genuinely cannot remember a single fucking thing about it?
I watched the first minute of it again and went, this trailer is already really fucking boring and it's a trailer.
I
am not watching this movie, why am I watching the trailer? A trailer I did watch all of, the new Wildwood trailer. Which I got in the cinema before Coyote versus Acme.
So did I. I'm a little worried that these trailers are going for we're going to be these like 2-minute like short films that evoke emotion, but there's very little about what the film is other than baby brother gets kidnapped, girl has to save him.
It does seem like in
it
that
needs
trailer
more of a hook. I think for a kid audience, it needs more of a hook.
Did you see that trailer? You were looking and going, "This feels like it could be 3 different movies." Like all over the place. Like you could make 3 trailers for 3 different movies, like for 3 movies that had the same characters, but it seems to be all over the place. I'm a little bit like, right, I kind of need to know more about what this is because it feels like it might be a lot of things. And these Leica films are very, very good, very, very beautiful, but they can sometimes be a bit busy.
Can I I don't normally do this, but can I tangent for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
obviously Trembles is in that one, isn't he? Wildwood.
Well, his voice is, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they stop animating as a person.
Oh, that'd be great. Might look more realistic. Have you heard? He's in a movie about the Unabomber.
All right.
Playing the Unabomber.
Yeah, he's like hot Unabomber.
Yeah. And it's about his like psychological experiments that were done on him, like by the CIA when he was in Harvard.
That don't feel like a good idea.
And Russell Crowe plays his
Of
professor.
course he does.
And Annabelle Wallace is also there.
If
Shailene
you'd have
Woodley
said to me
plays a copper.
there, there's a film about the Unabomber, guess who plays the guy who teaches him? I think I'd have had one guess and gone, is it Russell Crowe?
For clarity, I don't think Russell Crowe teaches him how to be the Unabomber.
I think he does.
Yeah, that's more intriguing than Wildwood. But,
what's it called? Unabomber Origins?
It's just called Unabomber.
Is it really?
I can't accept Jacob Tremblay as a grown-up, though, with his weird grown-up face.
It's a Netflix film as well, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know, I just find it quite interesting. It sounds quite interesting.
Yeah.
you remember when he got horrifically murdered in Doctor Sleep?
God, yeah.
That's great, that
He
scene.
properly gets murdered.
He really does. Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I think
really went for it.
I think when I watched it and when he got killed in that, I still had some kind of latent hatred for him from Room, so it was quite cathartic.
Yeah, there you go, Russell Crowe. Shailene Woodley's in it as well.
I did say Shailene Woodley plays the cop. You just weren't fucking
Shailene
listening.
Woodley plays a cop. I'm down.
Anyway, yeah, sorry.
That's fine. No, we don't mind tangenting. It still looks beautiful. I'm still a little bit worried.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not necessarily worried about the quality of the film. I'm worried it will make a tenner at the box office.
They seem to do all right, Leica. They never do brilliant, but they seem to do all right. They're good. They're quite good at marketing. Hopefully, it'll bounce up a little bit. But yeah, that trailer was a little bit like there was something on before it. There was a trailer for something before it that I can't remember what it was, and I thought, it was that new DreamWorks one about the two friends that go to
Forgotten Island.
Yeah, and I was like, that looks very busy, but. That looks like the sort of film that mums are going to take their kids to. Wildwood looks a little bit like the film that aunties and uncles are going to take the kids to.
I think as a company though, they're quite good at being the thinking man's animation studio now that like.
Yeah, but people don't think an awful lot of them, aren't
they? But now that sort of Ghibli seem to have gone, do you know what? Very few and far between. We're just going to maybe. Not. Yeah.
Ghibli seemed a little bit like, hiya, have you drawn anything else this week? No.
Well, he's retired, hasn't
he? He retired and he's made 2 movies since he retired.
Yeah.
And it takes him like 8 years to make a film.
Well, yeah, because he hand draws all the backgrounds, doesn't he?
Yeah. Onslaught teaser trailer. It's out in, 10 days?
Yeah, I didn't bother watching this because, what the fuck, man? Why do we need another trailer for Onslaught?
It's basically just the girl in a hardware store buying, picking up things and then seeing if she can use them as a weapon and then buying them. But she doesn't even actually buy that much. She buys 2 bits of chain, some tip rope, and a chainsaw.
Look, if this trailer's hook, if they went, how can we generate just that a little bit more interest? Tell you what, let's give Adria a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah.
I think it works.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. It worked for me.
Okay.
It's not even got Dan Stevens in it, in the trailer.
Yep. Whale Fall.
No. I ain't doing this. I ain't getting involved.
Man gets stuck in whale.
Nah, fuck off.
Man gets stuck in whale whilst having a fight with an octopus.
Fuck right off. It looks dumb.
Right. Genuinely though, I love this though. It's like a pub concept for a movie. Where you're a few pints deep and you go, got a fucking great idea for me, right? There's a guy and he gets stuck in a fucking whale, like in Pinocchio, where he's having a fight with an octopus.
Or the biblical parable.
What?
It doesn't just come from Pinocchio.
I reckon more people are familiar with the Pinocchio element of that.
What, than Jonah and the fucking whale?
Yes.
Aye. Whatever.
I don't think they are, yeah. Fucking Jonah.
Didn't they do that 5 years time song?
Well played.
That was quite good, actually.
Yeah, I it looks weird. It looks really weird.
I'm well up for it, man. He's having a fight with an octopus in a whale.
Yeah.
Why not?
I can't deal with the stupid of it.
It's based on a true story.
No, it fucking isn't.
Written by the octopus.
Yeah, it's from the octopus's point of view. It's the octopus that guessed all the World Cup goals in Germany.
Oh yeah, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We'll get into it later, but it's like Psycho, but from the shower curtain's point of view is a great line.
Let's hold back. Any others? Have we got any others?
Yeah, I thought I did actually.
I seem to have watched
Club
one for a film
Kid,
called Buddy, and I can't remember it.
Buddy's the one with the Barney the dinosaur, but it's evil.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, Club Kid played Cannes, got lots of good reviews. it'll be one of those ones where people are pissing themselves about why it didn't get any Oscar nominations. It'll be like, because it's a film about a gay club promoter who realizes, who finds out that he's got a kid.
Oh.
Great stuff.
Like the birdcage.
Yeah. Except it's cool. And I think A24 are releasing it. It's either them or Neon. Like, fucking...
A24.
Yeah, dealer's choice, as they say in Camp Miasma. Oasis Don't Look Back in Anger. Watch the fuck out of that in IMAX. Probably won't deserve IMAX, but I'll watch it.
I think that... I think one of the shows was shot on IMAX cameras. Or a bit of the show was shot on IMAX camera.
Cool, yeah. No, good. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Out in a couple of weeks, so it'll be a good couple hours.
It'll be, that's it. It'll be a nice to look at it and go, yeah, it was a huge moment where Oasis, like last summer, basically went, we're going to have the summer.
Yep, so you're right.
I think that could be it for trailers.
I think it is. I think we need to... we need to do Miasma. We just need to talk about it.
Right, give me 2 seconds then, because I wasn't going to open with Miasma, but I will now. Let me find out what. There we go.
We're ripping off the Band-Aid, guys.
Let's go.
I need to get it over and done with.
Right. So, Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma is written and directed by Jane Schoenbrunn. Am I alright with that?
Schoenbrunn.
Schoenbrunn. But with a love heart instead of an O in her name. Or their name.
Where? Is that right?
As it does in the opening credits. No, it doesn't in the opening credits.
Ah, good. You never know. Just for clarity, with myself... Yeah. Just making sure that I'm not going to end up misgendering. It stars Hannah Einbender, Gillian Anderson, Jack Haven, and a few other people. Director making a slasher sequel becomes obsessed with casting the original film's final girl, leading both women into a psychological and sexual chaos. No, that's not what it's about. It's kind of what it's about. Before we get into it, I'm going to pass over to Ian in a second. I'm going to say, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but I think it is important when we get into the review if I just kind of just get it out there just in case, because it might inform the way that you think of this, right? Fairly certain the lead character, Chris, it is actually supposed to be the director, Jen Schoenbrunn.
Whoa.
I think there are some similarities. There might have been too much subtlety to it. Ian, what did you think of Sex and Death at Camp Miasma?
Absolutely feeds into a comment that I sent you guys on WhatsApp last night. If that is the case, then Jane Schoenbrunn is a very selfish lover.
Yes. We'll get into more of that later.
Yes, we will. Look, I'm obviously not a fan of Jane Schoenbrunn's output, but I came to this looking forward to it because I'd heard from people who didn't like the first two films, no, this is the one where they or she, I apologise if I'm misgendering, I genuinely don't know.
I did have a check, it is they, it's she and they.
She and they. Okay, alright. So, and I'm not like deliberately misgendering because I didn't like the film or any fucking pathetic shit like that. So, so people were saying didn't get on with the first two films, thought they kind of like hit the nail on the head with this one. So I was looking forward to it. I think it looks ace. What they've done with the colour grading and whatnot, and what they do with the use of kind of like fake sets and the artificial look of elements of it is really, really great. And this film was obviously made by a bunch of very creative and talented people. The how of the film is perfectly fine by me. The what of the film is fucking drivel. I never, I've written fan fiction about how much I wanted Scully to wank me off, but I never thought of sending it to an agent.
Well, maybe that's where you went wrong, Ian.
I mean, yeah, maybe I could have been Jane Brown. I don't know. Look, I thought it was really, really smug. It was, look how much I know about horror, but at the same time, isn't it like? But I also know an awful lot about film, but I also don't think about if a projector is paused on an image that the projector's light is just going to burn through the image. I'll just have that really bugged the shit out with me, just because it feels like Jane Brown is something that they should know.
Ian, if we're going to do things that really bug the shit out of people, then can I throw a couple in? And you can roll your eyes all you want at me, Bex, but there is an element of on this one. So the original Miasma film they're watching, I'm guessing is set is 1984, around about that, because that's a big year in horror, isn't it? And it's clearly an 80s movie.
Yeah.
Why does someone have a handycam?
Yep. Noticed that as well.
And why is because we get transported, I suppose, all the time into that movie. So we are, as an audience, watching that movie, aren't we? For a decent chunk.
There's about 25 minutes of the original Camp Miasma in this film.
So we're watching that film, right? As is. Right? How can you have a song by the Counting Crows that won't have actually existed when that film within the film was made?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
yeah.
You can't do that. It's not that's not how this works. It is have my cake and eat it, and then when you go, this cake tastes weird, you go, yeah, but weird's what I'm going for. And like, yeah, but that's weird. Anyway, carry on.
But yeah, look, I mean, like the Zoom meeting, I like everything Dylan Baker said. I was just like, yeah, absolutely fair enough. The film that she's pitching just sounds like fucking nonsense. Also, I'm just going to say, wasn't turned on by it in the slightest. It's supposed to be hot. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be hot. No, like the minute it's those two on the floor and they're surrounded by sweets, and it's like, what, they actually kind of like put all these sweets around themselves and then laid down. I just no.
The sweets.
What was the deal with the sweets? Actually,
yeah,
like a lampshade made of sweets as well. Like what?
It was a bit. That was a bit of a weird. All right, if that's your kink, fine. But
I mean that and KFC. Like I never want to be in the same room as Jane Brown if there's a bargain bucket around. That's how you fucking hell.
But did it not bother you the fact that what she actually put on the plate was original recipe?
All
thighs, and then they're dipping what looked like chicken selects from McDonald's.
Well, it's obviously the boneless strips, isn't it?
But they weren't boneless strips. That's not what they look like.
Not on the platter. Yeah, no, they were on the platter. She was just putting out the thighs.
Oh, yeah, on the platter it was. Yeah, but the dippy dip. Yeah. That was definitely boneless chicken. You don't dip original recipe chicken.
You don't dip original recipe. It don't fit in the dippy.
You dip it in the gravy.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Look, I'll say more, but Hannah Einbender, I thought was miscast. She's basically doing her a less confident version of her character from Hacks, and like when she does the kind of like the in the film within the film stuff when she's kind of reacting to them funnily, that's basically her character from Hacks. And just the whole her character really annoyed me as well. The whole fucking chase me aspect of her, when it was just like, oh, she just wants to be the final girl in a film. Fucking riveting. Well done, guys. It felt like student film level screenwriting, but with really, really creative people involved in crafting the visuals. I think Showen Brown is a really interesting director. I've unfortunately got no fucking interest in her voice whatsoever, and I'm 0 for 3 when it comes to that now. Yeah, we'll talk more, but yeah, thank you for letting me go.
I mean, yeah, very similar, to be perfectly honest. It's very smug. It doesn't really have anything subtly to say, because what it's done is taken any subtext that was present in TV Glow and just make it text in fucking 10-foot high letters. All of the subtlety of that is gone. It's just pathetically like, this is what I'm saying, not like, oh my gosh, can you tell what I'm saying? There's nothing there. It does look very pretty. I do find it a little bit of a shame that quite a creative visual director can't get out of her own head or panties for long enough to make a coherent film. It is a real shame, because the actual Miasma, the Camp Miasma film within the film, is kind of fun, kind of well done. Like that whole bit where it's the old film. I'd watch that over watching this again. But yeah, it's just so unsubtle with what it's trying to say. Like, even down to the slasher being called Little Death. It's like, oh, do you see what we're trying to do? Do you fucking see what we're trying? Right, let me explain it to you. And it's just, yeah, not very good. And the main character is a insufferable piece of shit. So if that's supposed to be her, then that does not speak well of her. And she clearly has some deep-seated issues with her own life.
Yeah, the bit where the character explains her relationship, and it's basically the same as Jane Sean Brown's relationship in real life, and it's like, oh, fair enough, that's, Woody Allen made a career out of that, fair enough. But then when she beheads her partner and her partner's partner, feels a little bit like her partner might turn around to her in real life and go, so how cool are you with this?
Yeah.
I mean, like, judging by if she's playing the character in the film, I'm like, if I was the partner, I'd be like, well, yeah, to be honest, I probably am going to fuck someone else, because you are never actually going to let me get off at all, are you? And it's going to be really, really, really hard to get you off. So this is going to be fun for both of us.
It seems like one of the whole allegories for the film is all she needed to just get out of her own head was her first orgasm.
Maybe someone needs to buy her a rabbit then, and the next film might not be shit.
Just get her Hitachi wand. It's fine. You're all right. I think I weirdly liked it.
Why is Gillian Anderson's character into her at the end? I've got no idea. There's nothing.
Yeah, I think
sorry,
I liked it. Sorry, go on.
Oh god, this film's fucking shit. Sorry.
I think I liked it the most out of all of us here, and I don't think I liked it. I'm going to get my few controversial bits out of the way straight away. Why are you looking at me like with fear, Vex?
You've got to be careful.
What? I think what I'm going to say is probably going to offend more people than what you seem to think I might be about to say. Gillian Anderson is shit in this movie. I'm sorry. A lot of it could be...
I think it's poor direction.
But she's...
The voice doesn't help.
The voice doesn't help.
The voice is like taking 75% of her concentration.
Yeah, it's... She doesn't do... There's large swathes of this movie. You know that meme where you've got the stick man holding a stick and there's something on the floor and he's prodding it going, do something. That is a lot of this movie, is do something. I keep oscillating between 3 and 3.5 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. I've changed it a few times, and I'm starting to think that 2.5 of those stars quite literally might be Hannah Einenbaum's Fines. Might be like 2.5 stars of that.
Really? I'd lose a star for them for me.
No, she's got nice thighs. It's... The problem is, I think somewhere visually it has a good start at points, at other points it doesn't. It is incredibly heavily borrowing from other movies, which I don't have a problem with. I am not saying that as a negative. We can't, for years, literally decades, praise filmmakers like Quentin Tarantino and Scorsese to an extent, bits like that, for homaging bits and bits like that. But I think the problem is sometimes within this film, there's an element of smugness to it. So there's an element of we're elevated. I'm elevated above this. The fact that, quite simply, the lead character in this movie is semi-autobiographical, in a way. There's no... If James Cameron turned around to me and, for some reason, got all of this and went, it's not, I'd go, but it is, isn't it, mate? Like, it is. And if you don't realise that, that's a bit worrying. It has to be. There's too much connected there. And again, not a problem. Woody Allen, I mean, there's a lot of Woody Allen problem, but a lot of filmmakers have made films that are semi-autobiographical in terms of for the way they put themselves into characters, etc. Not got a problem with that. But the problem is, that character is kind of a dick. And he's a bit annoying. And the fact is the character constantly refers to himself several times as being an intellectual. And it's like, right, we get it. You don't like these horror movies. You like the nostalgia or the it's not, you don't like the horror films for these movies for what they are, which are supposed to be nods to the Elm Street, the Friday the 13th movies and bits like that. You like them for the campness and the mockery of them, almost, that is there, which I doesn't sit quite right with me. Especially when she keeps on bleating about the fact that she wants to do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. There's an element of her, well, that will go.
What, in real life, sorry?
Yeah, she's said several times recently.
She can fuck right off.
That she'd really like to do.
Somebody else writes it, I'm interested.
She's got a really interesting idea for an Elm Street movie, and she'd really like to be attached to that. Which is a little bit like, so you've made a movie about a director wanting to pitch for a horror property, but then you've made them. It's a really weird one. There's not. This movie is touching 2 hours and could be 90 minutes quite easily. There's no explanation for why the killer is an air vent.
No, there isn't. No.
And I feel like we could have done with that. There's so many like little nods horror movies, which
Generally, I love.
And I quite liked it, the fact that you've got a bit of Friday the 13th in there. There's even nods to like Videodrome within that.
Nods?
Well, yeah, outright fucking rip-offs.
Hey guys, do you know Videodrome? Yeah, there's like tapes and they put them into kind of vaginal kinds of things. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Why? Oh, don't worry about it, because there's a hole. Yeah. There's a hole. And when there's holes, they must be filled.
Even that's not her idea.
No.
It's Gillian Anderson's idea. Gillian Anderson comes up with the idea as a joke to her, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And then she pitches it to what's it?
Yeah.
And again, that Zoom meeting thing just annoyed the shit out of me. It's like, oh yeah, Hollywood, they don't get it. This film is produced by Brad Pitt's production company.
yeah. There's a lot of it is kind of boss. The issue is, I don't even think there's somewhere in it that's a good movie. I think there's points in it that are interesting visually. And yes, I do think Jay Chopra has an interesting visual style. There's a...
Somewhere in there's a really pretty Church's music video.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But I have no interest of what she wants to say.
Which seems to be very little.
Which does seem to be very little, and it seems to be a little bit... I don't know, very... it's...
I want Scully to jerk me off.
Yeah,
like, that's all she's got to say with this film.
There's a very big whiff of...
I mean, so do I.
Sixth form college, like...
It's like a film student project.
Yeah, it is. And it feels a little bit like... There's a lot of people telling me how good it is, but then when I actually look at a lot of the reviews, it's a lot of people going, it's alright.
Looks nice.
It's alright. It's fine. It's like, did you think it was a bit shit? Yeah, a little bit. It's, like I say, I'm more at 3.5 at the moment than I am at 3. I'm
not the worst thing I've seen this week.
Why?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'll get onto it.
That is interesting.
No, I mean, I will never watch this again, and yet there are bits of it that I liked. Like, just like little things, like the Zach Cherry, who's a bit of a hey that guy, but he plays like the counsellor in the film within the film, who's obviously way fucking older than that character should be.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like the bigger guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he must be like nearly 40.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I think he's in his 40s in real life, but he's playing like maybe like mid-20s or something like that. And I like that whole kind of like casting older thing. But then again, it's like Gillian Anderson says her character was 24 playing 17 in the film. That actress, there's no way she's 24.
What is it? One who plays the young
Gillian Anderson.
Amanda Fix. She's the girl who's doing. Is she playing what's her name from The Conjuring? Warren.
Lorraine
Warren in the what is it? Conjuring.
She's playing the young Lorraine Warren. Really?
Yeah.
It's like, fucking, how old is she then? Because, I mean, like, she seemed really young in this.
She is 24.
Hey, do you know what? Alright, fair play. I'm wrong there. That's fucking good casting for a 24-year-old playing a 17-year-old, because you could have told me she was 17, I would have gone, yeah.
It's not good casting for a 24-year-old Gillian Anderson, though.
I thought the casting of that made sense, actually. I thought she was right. I thought Amanda Fix was quite good in it, to be fair.
Yeah, she is, actually, yeah.
She is, even though, if that's supposed to be footage from the film, it's like... What is her character supposed to be basically not into it, where it almost seems a bit rapey in that film?
It does seem like did I miss something? Was there a little bit of a subtle thing of within the film that was actually real? It seems
it's a difficult one. Yeah, it seems to intimate that the sex was real, but then she also seems to be speaking as the character.
Because I thought she was speaking as the character in that, because they're within the kind of like she stepped into the film bit at that point.
But I think it's more...
Then the film makes even fucking less sense.
I would say, rather than it feeling rapey, I think it kind of feels a little bit like...
It's where she discovered that she was actually into girls.
No,
but she did say she came, so...
It kind of feels... Oh, for God's sake, forget it.
Oh, go on.
It kind of feels a little bit like she's surrounded by these girls that are a bit more like liberated than she is, and she knows she just needs to lose her virginity. So she goes.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a look. I need to fucking rip this sex bandage off.
Yeah.
I presume that's what you girls have to do before you have sex.
I don't know.
The first time.
I don't think that's quite how it works. It's been a while.
I don't know. It's
been a while
just
since that happened.
if this film was a person, I'd want to flush its head down the toilet.
Yeah, this movie, a personification of this movie just needs a good fucking slap.
If this film was a person, you'd be like, you'd kind of want to fuck it, but then afterwards you'd be like, that was shit.
I want to fuck it.
No, man. Honestly, I was just like, when I did film studies at uni, was I like 20% as insufferable as the Hannah Einbinder character in this? Because, like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's well, I agree with you in the fact that there's a lot of movies that come out recently in the past 18 months that have been the sexy movies, and then I've watched them and gone, that's not sexy. What were you say, Bex?
No, it's not really relevant now. I was just going to say, if you did fuck this movie as a person, it would just lay there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just lay there. Afterwards, you'd be like, I thought that would have been better.
But with, like, sweets all around for no fucking reason whatsoever.
I do.
You got that fucking Joy Rancher stuck to your ball.
It's frustrating. I was looking forward to this. The trailers made it look a lot better than it turned out to be.
Well, I'm touching cloth on it. I think
it's 2 hours of someone debating why they can't have an orgasm, and I don't know, man. I'm not that interested in that.
And there's an element of it.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think actually at one point Gillian Anderson's character, but I think it might have been Gillian Anderson just breaking out for a moment, just almost saying, "Do you think you might be shit at wanking?"
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she'd have a great imagination, does she?
But I don't know. There's a lot of imagination in the film. Put that imagination into your wanking.
All she seems capable of imagining is Gillian Anderson wanking her off. You'd think that would be, sufficient.
Enough to get you there. Yeah.
You could.
Go on. Go on.
I was going to say, in your head, you could make that way more sexy than it actually turns out in the film.
I mean, in Joan Brown's Wikipedia, it does mention that her two favourite shows are, based on the past two movies,
Buffy and the X-Files.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, with all due respect, she made no attempt to hide the fact that Buffy was the inspiration behind, and the comfort that shows like that offer to marginalised teens. I think, in fact, actually came out and said, yeah, growing up, Buffy was a haven for me.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted this to be about. So,
what I'm going to say is, I will watch this again just to see if it hits. I reckon I'll watch this again and either I'll go, this is shit. It'll go Geostorm for me, or I'll go.
It's not so bad. It's good, is it?
Or I'll go. All right, yeah, everyone else is right. But yeah, I am touching cloth. Where are you, Bex?
Shit.
Where are you, Ian?
If it wouldn't seem outwardly problematic, Jason would be getting retired and Jane would be getting installed. But I don't want to single out someone who's already been singled out plenty. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to have to watch another film scripted by Jane Schoenbraun, and I know I'm going to have to because people seem to be fucking loving this, so she's just going to be able to do it all again.
I forgot to say. So our next one apparently is called Black Hole, and it's about a group of high school students who are afflicted by an STD known as teen plague or the bug. Symptoms may include flaky skin, rash, growing a new limb, or turning into a new kind of creature.
It's a Netflix show, so we don't have to worry about it.
Oh, is it a show, not a film?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can fuck off then.
I mean, what I am saying is, the fact is, it's a 3.9 on Letterboxd. It's not in the 4s.
But you look at, like, if you click on reviews, it takes you a fucking while to get to anything less than a.
Oh, it's very much split between. Its most highest review is 3 by a long way. So you've got. It's very much like there's a lot of people who are like. There's a lot of people who like fucking love it, and fair enough. If you fucking watch this and you fucking loved it, fair fucking play. Our audience poll: 75% touch and cloth, 25% shit.
I'm going to say this: if you watched this and you loved it, have a crack at writing a script about Scully jerking you off. You know, you might be. Yeah, why not?
Maybe pick somebody else. Don't go Scully. Go somebody else.
Mulder,
yeah.
Skinner,
riding Mulder's pole.
the cigarette smoking man.
Yeah.
Actually, he's quite mysterious and hot.
I mean, David Duchovny, if you wrote one about riding his pole, he'd probably star in it.
He probably would.
That service was good enough.
Yeah, he's quite. Isn't he? No, I'm not going to say that.
Well, no, I think he's slimmed down again now. I think that was just because he was in that Kraft movie and it was just fucking...
and he was just like stress eating.
And he was just
shame eating.
He was just like, and he's done it here every fucking day. Because Davey Boy will be here.
No, I reckon he was so ashamed at what he'd done that he was just ordering Taco Bell every night.
Honestly, his performance in that movie is magnificent. It is the minimal amount of effort. So what I need you to do right now, David, is you need to run forward. No. What are you going to do? I'm going to stand here. What? I'll wave my arms around for some magic shit. Could you move? No. Why? Because I've cashed the cheque already.
Does he turn out to be magic in the end of that film?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
There's a great bit at the end where he's just literally...
That's good stuff.
He won't even hold both arms out. He's just holding one.
I can't remember that film at all. I'd like to rewatch it, actually.
Right. Can we fucking go now?
We don't even see Scully's boobs in that film.
We do not see Scully's boobs. I was a little bit taken aback when we saw what's the name. I was a bit like, whoa, hello.
No, I mean, she's perfectly happy to get them out in hacks, to be fair.
Oh, fair enough. I might watch that one.
You know, like, she's obviously, like, very pleased with what God gave her. You know, it's like, yeah, all right, fair enough. I don't know. It just... what are the sex scenes in that film even? I don't get why it's hot. It's like,
not.
If like sweets and KFC kind of like help get things going, then maybe. I don't. It's like it's really weird, kind of like Arrested Adolescence kind of thing, where it's like that's the kind of stuff that turns me on because I haven't grown up. I don't know. It's so weird.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a element of I can't quite work out what else girls do with each other. There's
I don't know. Just fair play to Show Brown. Like it's like what she's doing is working, and you know, like fair dues. I fucking wish I liked one of her films. Like TV Glow's all right.
Because Bex wants to rewatch TV Glow, because I think Bex quite liked it, and I've said I'll give it another go. I didn't dislike it. I just was a bit like I found it really low energy. I expected too much of it. There's a part of me that could go in, do I need to watch this World's Fair movie just so I've done it? But then I also think, no, because everybody tells me it's bad.
Yeah, I interesting. And again, it's like when they announce what they're doing next, it'll probably be like, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah,
you know, and the cycle will begin again.
It'll be a massive. Here we fucking go again.
I would have had more fun at Insidious, and I know I would have.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right.
What's the one you really want to get into?
The one he's been wanting to talk about for like the last year.
Oh, okay.
Right. Ready to go again?
Yeah.
Coyote vs. Acme is written by a man called Sammy Birch and directed by Dave Green.
I think Sammy Birch might be a woman. Wrote May, December.
Yeah, it is a woman. Apologies for that. It stars Will Ford, Tony Bell, Louise Guzman, PJ Byrne, John Cena, Coyote turns up for a minute, and of course, the fucking star. It stars Wile E. Coyote. What is about? A story set in the Acme warehouse, the manufacture of anything and everything used by Looney Tunes character. That's not what it's about.
What? Where'd you get that
That's
from?
IMDb's, that's what it says. IMDb says.
Oh, that's bad.
So there is another one below it that says, after all the products made by Acme Corporation backfire on Wile E. Coyote, in his pursuit of the Roadrunner, he hires an equally unlucky human attorney to sue the company. When Wiley's lawyer finds out that his former law firm's intimidating boss is Acme's CEO, he teams up with Wiley to win the court case against him. Again, that's not what it's about. Basically, Wile E. Coyote, we're going to be all spoilers all the time. Basically, he ends up tricking Will Forte into suing Acme for every single product that they make.
Because they're all faulty.
Because they're all faulty. But it turns out...
Go on.
But it turns out... right? All spoilers all the time. It turns out that Acme are actually using cartoons... by making these products that they know are faulty to experiment on them so that they can make their human products better.
That wasn't even the thing I was going for.
Go on.
It was that Wile E. Coyote is doing all this just because it's another plan to try and catch the Roadrunner.
Yep.
He just wants to get him in the courtroom and then he can catch him.
Yeah. It's... Right. Ian, right, go, because honestly, let's fucking go. For clarity, guys, I watched this in 4DX.
Oh, yeah, you did. I forgot about that. All right, I'll just be very quick because I said a lot in Miasma. I liked this. I didn't love it. It's all about Wile E. Coyote. And I think that the human elements are actually pretty fucking underwhelming in this. I was really disappointed with Will Forte and John Cena. But Wile E. Coyote is absolutely the fucking star of this. Doesn't say a word and has Riz off the fucking charts. It's good. There's some funny stuff in it. I think it's better early on, and then as it gets more plotty, I disengaged, and then at the end, I was just a bit, that doesn't even really feel like that much of a victory, but okay. It was a good time. I'm very, very glad it was released. At the same time, it does feel a bit of a... who is this for? And I'm kind of not surprised that David Zaslav was taking the direction that he was taking with it, but also fair play to Catch Up Entertainment, of all people, for paying the money to actually get it out there, and I hope this doesn't lose them too much money. Mark, the floor is yours.
Catch Up Entertainment have already confirmed that they have already broke even on it.
That's fantastic. Good on them.
Apparently also as well, Catch Up Entertainment got wind of the fact that the bid that would be needed for Warner to actually go, we have to now accept this, we can't tax rate it off, would be the exact amount that they bid.
Fantastic.
I agree with Ian in the fact that it's good, it's not great. The bar for cartoon mixed with live action, which there is not an awful lot of it, but there is enough of it out there. The bar for it is so high with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is, I think we can all agree, a fucking masterpiece. There, it is so high. This doesn't. It's nowhere near that level, but it is better than a lot of other ones that are trying to do that. Will Forte is. I often struggle with him as a comedic actor. I like him. I like him as a screen presence, but I think he needs to be the second or third guy. Even. and I don't think he's high energy. Weirdly, there is an actor in this that would have been better as the lawyer, and it's not John Cena, but PJ Byrne as the lawyer would have been so much better. Because you've got to have that, the wonderfulness. If we're just going off, and again we're using Who Framed Roger Rabbit, if you're going off that, you need to have somebody who's zany and energy will match that. Will Forte has the energy of somebody constantly explaining something to a child wrong. Like he's explaining how to use like a product to a child, but he's explaining it wrong, and he almost knows that it's wrong. That is his entire energy that he has. So every line he delivers is really like almost like he's questioning himself, but it's really like he's just tired.
Yeah, I think because is it Bob Hoskins in Roger Rabbit?
Yeah,
you never get the vibe off him that he feels like he's too good to be in the movie that he's in.
Well, you don't get that vibe. You don't get the vibe he's too good for it.
Kind of doing the trailer.
He's just a bit low energy. But even you look at something like Melissa McCarthy in Happy Time Murders. There, that energy. You need that kind of energy.
Yeah.
Do you know it? I didn't mind. There's a character that is his niece that is interning at his law firm. She was alright. She had a decent energy to her. Not enough of her. But without question, it is Wile E. Coyote's movie. He's fucking great. His absolute chaos mixed with... Like, his business card says Wile E. Coyote genius. And it's like, he knows he's a genius, but also everything he does goes wrong. There's a great moment where the law officers that they've got, the wall gets blown up.
Right.
And then you've got Will Forte and I need to find out what the girl's name is because it's going to bother me if I don't.
Lana Connor?
Yeah, Lana Connor, yeah. So they're having a conversation.
Lana Condor?
Yeah.
Off of... Yeah, To All the Boys I've Loved Before she's in, isn't she?
What?
You ought to see
okay.
it. But it was massive on Netflix.
Cool. They're having like a deep and meaningful conversation. And in the background to your left, Wile E. Coyote is fixing the hole. But like, not like in a zany way, like he's measuring it and then he's putting like new breeze blocks in and cementing them in place. And he does it all. And then turns around, Will Forte looks at him and he just gives him a thumbs up and then the fucking wall falls on him. And then one guy in the audience fucking creased themselves with laughter and couldn't stop laughing.
Was it you?
It was me. It was me, yes. It all goes around on just how much mileage you can get out of Wile E. Coyote, which it turns out is a fucking lot. However, it's too long. It's just over 100 minutes long. You could easily shave 15 minutes off this movie and have it as a 90-minute movie. I know that we say that about almost all movies, especially me, but genuinely, this movie should be 90 minutes long. And it would be better.
And I mean, I think the issue with it for me is that there's a lot of plot about what's actually going on, the whole kind of like they're actually experimenting on the cartoons and all that. And then again, all like spoilers all the time. By the end of it, the resolution is, well, Acme win the case. And then the win is, all right, the cartoons trust them to come to them to sue Acme, and then eventually they get taken down. It was weird. It was like they lost in the courtroom, then 5 minutes later in the montage at the end of the film they won.
Yeah. It is a bit weird that it does feel like they went, do you know what, we've not got enough extra money to film us winning it and reshoot it winning it.
Yeah. So it kind of builds in the courtroom, and like it's like Roadrunner turns up, and it's like the whole kind of cathartic thing there between Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner, which is actually very well done. But the actual plot of it kind of just peters out. But you've got to watch the courtroom stuff do its thing anyway.
But then you get the joyous moment of when fucking Roadrunner fucking turns up and the camera swoops around to Wile E. Coyote and his eyeballs are licking themselves and he's just looking at it with this face of like that, and Will Forte has to tell him to calm down. And then the great bit where he catches Foghorn Leghorn and John Cena in a cage. It's fucking... Honestly... Right, I'm going to say it. It's a movie that Ian said it again there a minute ago. I don't know who it's for. It's for people like me.
Yeah.
Right? But there are a lot of people like me. Which is
that's the thing, man. You're a kind of a one of a kind.
Yeah. So there's an element of...
Kind way to say is a weirdo.
Of that.
No, that wasn't what I meant at all. He's a unique and precious snowflake.
I knew I was going to be alright, at least alright, within the first 5 minutes of this, when it was Wile E. Coyote doing shit. And then he's got a filing system for all of the things that don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then all he does at the end of the day is just go straight back to drawing up new blueprints.
Bless him.
Honestly, just the fact that it's like he doesn't even really want to sue Acme. He just wants to eat the Roadrunner. Like it's very true to the character.
Yeah.
And he's also very funny.
Yeah. And Roadrunner just wants him to come back so Roadrunner can run away from him again. And there is a huge element of, like the last fucking the last frame in Killing Joke. I feel like we're destined to do this forever. There's a little bit of that to it, but in a very nice way. I give it 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd, and I am absolutely fine with that as being weirdly, in a fucking random weird way. Ian had F1 last year. This is my F1.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. 100%, mate. I get that.
Yeah. Had a great time with it. It's fun. It's silly. It's too long. It's not perfect. If anyone turns to me and goes, that was a bit crap, I'd be a bit like, I am fine with that. I do feel a little bit sorry that you can't get the simplistic joy of...
The Roadrunner.
Of Wile E. Coyote.
Of Wile E. Coyote,
yeah. There's a great bit where he demonstrates just determination for why he will do anything. And it's just he demonstrates it by taking Will Forte to like a basically there's a big gap that he's got to jump across. And he just keeps on jumping across it, trying to jump across it, and using all these different schemes. Will Forte's going, but you're not going to make it. And then when he eventually does make it, he kind of just makes this face of, but there. If you don't try, and you don't fail all these times, you'll never make it. But at least I made it. And then the fucking rock falls anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, poor little guy.
Just
wants to eat that fucking bird.
I mean, the fact that he does it, but that Will Forte just thinks that he's... basically, Will Forte says, I will send off the rocket skates to Acme, and you'll get about $100. And then when he's not looking, Wile E. Coyote packs all of the things in the evidence box while they're not looking. And it all gets locked. Also, final thing before we get into what is it, fuck Tweety. Fuck that guy. That guy was a fucking traitor, and at the end of it, he gets to go back to his nice home. Fuck that guy.
But he's just going to be like terrorised by Sylvester.
Yeah. Fucking. I really hope that somebody fucking tells the doctor that what Tweety's been doing is just helping Acme all his time, and then one day he just fucking drugs the fucking bird and goes, there you go, Sylvester.
Yep. No. Honestly, Tweety's a real cunt in this.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I fucking hate Tweety.
Yeah.
But there's nothing new for you, that.
No, it's nothing. There was a point, I think, on a plane once, wasn't there, where I was watching Looney Tunes and Tweety Pie came on, and I forgot that I had headphones in and went, fuck you. Bex had to nudge me and go, you said that out fucking loud. Like, what the fuck, it was this fucking guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely not shit, but yeah.
Oh yeah, look, yeah, definitely not shit as well. I had a good time with it. Little bit disappointed, like with the whole, they rescued it from Warner Jail, and it was just like, this is actually a really, really interesting film. Blah, blah, blah. It's the Wile E. Coyote has a lot of Riz show.
Yeah.
Is what this film is. I mean, you'll note we've not really talked about John Cena at all.
No.
He's a bit of a fucking non-entity in it.
Yeah, don't really do much.
No. And he's in it plenty. He does very little.
I mean, he does fucking almost choke out Tweety at one point, which was fine.
Yeah.
Our audience poll are definitely not shit, 50% touching cloth, 50%. I think that's fair enough.
Okay.
Right, let's fucking barrel another movie. Let's just fucking go. Let's fucking go head first into Mutiny. Let's set sail. And let's absolutely commit not Mutiny. After his billionaire industrialist boss is murdered in front of him, Cole Reed is set up to take the fall for the crime, leaving him on the run as he works to undercover an international conspiracy.
I feel like that description kind of makes out like the billionaire industrialist boss is a bad guy when he seems like quite a nice billionaire industrialist.
Yep.
As they go.
It still wears me out that he was Ferdy.
They're the wrong ones.
That he was Ferdy in this life, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just a bisexual housemate.
Super.
Who got his wang out in a lot. It's Jason Statham, Annabella Wallace, and a lot of stabbing people. Bex, you didn't talk at all during Acme vs Coyote.
There's not an awful lot to say about this movie.
Fuck you.
It made me want to watch Barbarian.
Barbarian?
No, do I mean Barbarian?
I don't know. Do you?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Oh,
no, Malignant.
What's the film about?
Yeah.
Malignant.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's almost Malignant season, isn't it?
It's always Malignant season. But it's not a huge amount to say, really. It's a Statham movie. There's action. What is it though? That he wears the fuck out of something. His denim jacket. Wears the fuck out of that denim jacket.
He does wear the fuck out of that denim jacket.
I don't think Statham's a hugely attractive man. Like, he's just not my type. But wears that jacket real well. Enjoyed that.
Have you maybe worried because we're getting back into denim jacket season, and it's made me worried. Look at it, going, do I look like shit now in my denim jacket?
No, you look really good in your denim jacket as well. You haven't worn that in fucking ages.
Because it's not denim jacket season.
It is denim jacket season. That's a spring, summer, autumn.
Fucking heat wave.
Oh yeah, but it's always jacket season.
I reckon it'll still be a little warm, to be honest.
Yeah, another couple of weeks.
Can't wear a light jacket. What if the weather turns?
Well, I'm northern.
Oh, see, I am as well.
Give it
not that kind of northern.
Couple of weeks, and then it's jacket season at least for 6 months.
I don't leave the house without wearing something over my arms. It's a Statham movie. It's fun. It doesn't do any more than that. It's about him stopping human trafficking, so possibly it had illusions of having something to say, but it's a Statham movie.
It doesn't try and oversay those things.
No, it doesn't. It's just like, what could the bad guys be doing in this one?
Yeah.
Human trafficking? Yeah, fuck it. And then it's not really about that. It's just about bad guys did bad things. Like, the actual human trafficking specifics don't come into it really at all, do they?
No.
So, yeah, it's fun.
Ian. Mutiny.
Just setting a reminder. I just sent a message to you guys to say I need to edit a bit that listeners have not heard. Mutiny. Look, for the biannual Statham punch card check-in, Above average for me, primarily because it's not afraid to be gory. I liked how just like gnarly it was. You guys didn't see Shelter, did you?
No, I've not seen it yet.
No, so that film spends like the opening half hour, 40 minutes establishing a relationship.
This don't.
And what I probably don't want from a Jason Statham film is him having any relationships with anyone. Unless they're with a boss who gets killed 15 minutes in. That's fine. Loved that there's no real mutiny in this. I suppose you could technically say Annabelle Wallace is committing mutiny, but I think maybe more than one has to mutinize.
I'd say so, yeah.
So, yeah, again, doesn't make an awful lot of sense. It's a film of simple pleasures. The bad guys are all dickheads. And at the end, it's got a guy screaming at Jason Statham, "What do you want?" Him shooting him and saying, "Vengeance!"
Yeah,
and
I
that's
enjoyed
the end
that.
of the film.
I really enjoyed that.
And, yeah, that's exactly what you want. Jason Statham produced this. I believe Punch Palace Productions is his production company. And I love that it's just such a simple, this is what I do. He just makes decent enough action films that have got enough fun grewiness to them. You know, like A Working Man is my kind of low bar at the moment. And to be honest, I think that might be because it dared to have a bit too much plot. He does what he does, and he does it efficiently. There's always some good violence to it, and he does it well. And also, there's never anything in his films that feel
preaching,
like super xenophobic,
no,
or super sexist.
Yeah, he stays out of the politics and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's you feel like 20 years down the line, this is going to offend no one. You know, and
what about the human traffickers, Ian?
What we say we should feel bad for the human trafficking.
Yeah, they might be offended by this.
I mean, well, if you're offended by mutiny now, then if you're offended by it in 20 years, I don't care. You know, it's a 7 out of 10 down the line. Not surprised it's a Sky original at all. You know, kind of affair.
I think they've got a deal, haven't they, with the production company?
Yeah, and you know what? Adrian Lester turns up doing an American accent, and then at the end, him and that other guy is just like, "You're obviously Cole Reed, but yeah, I'm just going to let you go, even though I've got no fucking reason to whatsoever." And not only that, but Adrian Lester is also like, "I'm also going to let him go."
So wait a minute.
Fucking ridiculous, and I loved it.
It's almost like a conversation was had of being like, what if you find him? It's like, it is a paperwork nightmare. I'll be honest. Either shoot him accidentally or let him go.
It's great.
I mean, yeah. It is very down the line, Statham. I like the fact that it's 95 minutes long. It just gets fucking straight into it. He doesn't. He gets from the ship and goes, "I fucking shut my bag in there because I can sit in in one of the lifeboats. Nobody's checked the lifeboat unless they need it. I'll be all right." Night falls and he goes, "Might go have a bit of a look around. Oh, I found some human trafficking going on. Fight. And that's basically it."
One thing that did make me chuckle a little bit.
What?
So, you know the man who tries to help him in the fight when they're down in the bit where the containers are? and immediately like drops he like catches the gun and then he immediately
drops
the gun.
And then gets shot in the face.
But then no, not at that point. And then upstairs when they're trying to get on the lifeboats, he's like, it's the same guy, and he's like, do you know how to use a gun? He's like, yeah. And you're already thinking, because you've seen what's happened down in that container bit. No, he doesn't, mate. Don't give it to him. No, and then he immediately gets shot.
Yeah. Yeah. He was disposable.
Yeah, but like, I feel like he should have learnt from what happened downstairs.
Yeah. It's a very silly movie, and I really quite enjoyed it. How silly it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot to it, but it just comes in, it does the Statham bits to it, and that's it. Doesn't need to do much else. We've got a Beekeeper movie coming out, a Beekeeper 2 coming out next year.
I don't think we need a Beekeeper 2.
We do. We've got a Beekeeper 2.
It's not directed by David Ayer this time.
No. And we have Jason Statham Stole My Bike.
Jason Statham Stole My Bike?
Yes.
Isn't David Leitch directing that?
Yes.
David Lynch? I think he's...
Leitch.
Oh.
But yeah, I
Bullet Train guy.
I had a good time with this. It's fun. Statham, it's just Statham doing Statham, really. There's not that much to say about it, to be honest.
That's it. Like, it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
But there isn't much to say about it at the same time.
Yep.
I mean, it's why we weren't planning on reviewing it until we all had a great time at the cinema watching it.
Yeah. So we all happened to just log into our Amazon accounts at a very nice moment.
Timetables aligned. We all got to the cinema mark.
I mean, that is wild, though, isn't it?
Why, what?
That Amazon accidentally uploaded the movie to Amazon.
They've done that before, though. Didn't they do that with...
One Cut the Dead?
Yeah.
But
One Cut the Dead.
But this is like
a big movie.
A big movie, and it's a movie that is, in this country, the distribution right owned by Sky Cinema.
Yeah. Oh, shit, really? That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody's done... sorry, there are checks and balances. Somebody has done that on purpose.
Reckon?
Yeah.
Someone's getting sued then.
But our audience poll,
yeah,
definitely not shit 100%.
Fair.
Good stuff.
The thing is, by now, if you watch a
who chooses to watch Mutiny and says it's shit?
Yeah.
Sorry, unless you're being paid to review it, you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing.
That's
isn't
your
it?
fault.
If you are a fan of Jason Statham movies, you will like this movie. If you're not a fan of Jason Statham movies, don't fucking watch it.
Yeah, watch something else.
Yeah.
There's loads.
That's it. It's like, you know what you're getting with a Statham movie. This.
Go watch Camp Miasma, you fucking nerd.
Yeah, we might be some of the only people to have watched Mutiny and Camp Miasma in the same week.
I think it speaks to our versatility.
I think it does. What have you been watching, Ian?
Well, I've got a few things. I'll maybe speed round a little. Well, I don't know. So I mentioned earlier on that Miasma wasn't the worst thing I watched this week.
Oh yeah, I think I know what
there are two others.
Yeah, two.
There are two others, right?
That were worse.
Yeah.
Wowza.
So I watched Michael.
Oh fucking hell, Ian.
Fucking hell. Is that on Netflix now?
No.
Did you rent it?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I saw it on Apple TV and was just maybe I just wouldn't mind hearing some Michael Jackson music. Like, I was recovering from illness and just like, I don't know, man. Maybe I just stick it on and get it over with. And the thing about Michael, and I feel bad about that because I said I wasn't going to pay money for this film. I just realised, and I have paid money for this film, so fuck me. The thing about this, right, is it is one of the blandest films you'll ever see.
Oh.
It is just the people in it are the performances are fine. It is literally once he's played by Jafar Jackson, it's literally, let's just do like a whole song performance. Sometimes it'll be a montage, sometimes you'll just be watching the song. Like Thriller, you're basically just watching a recreation in the music video for Thriller, and every now and then it shows the cameras filming it.
Which you might as well just show.
Thriller. But the last 25 minutes, it's like Bohemian Rhapsody. It's just it is basically just performance. Everybody is looking at Michael Jackson like you're a genius, and there is the only insight you get into his creative process at all is when he brings together the Bloods and the Crips.
Which didn't really
before doing Beat It, and that's it. There's nothing else about Billie Jean. Why'd he write that? No fucking idea. Thriller. Why'd he do that? No fucking idea. It's just full of this happened and then this happened and then let's play a video and then this happened and this happened and then let's play a video. Michael Jackson did absolutely nothing wrong. He just loves kids, loves them, feels really connected to kids, would like to connect with kids more. And by the end, his story continues, apparently. While they try and figure out how the fuck they write a legally compliant screenplay for the rest of his life.
Which feels a little bit like they have to drive up to Geordie Chandler's house and go, how much do we pay you? We will give you $100 million to let us just not say that you lied, but that there's a different version of events out there.
It's...
No, because then people, fucking idiots, take it as gospel.
Right, but people do.
I mean that's which is I don't think Geordie Chandler will do that. I think they've probably already tried with this.
No, the amount of people that think that fucking Freddie Mercury got his diagnosis just before the fucking Live Aid because Bo Rap was a piece of shit. People will think it's true. Yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
But no, I know, you're right. It's really, really bland. It's made to offend no one and please as many of the lowest common denominator as it can because it's got the songs in. And it's a real... You know, you talk about separating the art from the artist and all that kind of stuff. And it is such a wake-up call of... The general public will accept an awful lot more than you'd think if you were online all the time. There's, nobody audiences are not boycotting Michael. It did over 1 billion worldwide. It was really, really, really successful, and it's because people are just like, well, it was never proven in a court of law. He was never actually found guilty. He probably did fuck kids, but I really like Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
I mean, Smooth Criminal's a banger.
Do you know what else the Jackson Estate did?
What?
As well, which I think was a really clever thing to do. So on PSR, where they basically dictate what music you're allowed to play in like public, bits like that. It is the majority of music. But there are certain bands that you can't. Like you can't play the Beatles. No Beatles music on. And Michael Jackson was on one of those. They made a bunch of songs available to play. So in supermarkets and like shopping centres and bits like that, Michael Jackson songs have started appearing again. And it's that little nudge.
And that's the thing. Like I was saying, I was just like, yeah, I just want something easy watching. I want to listen to some good music. And then through it, I was like, fuck. I've kind of fallen for it here, despite all the stuff I was talking about. I've kind of fallen for it. Not kind of, actually, I have. You know, it's... You know, I wanted to watch something easy and blah, blah, blah. And then But there are multiple scenes of him visiting kids in hospital in this film. And it is like they're actually rubbing your nose in it.
It's fucking propaganda, that's why.
It is propaganda.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's... Yeah, you know, I'm actually, really pissed off with myself that I watched it.
Oh, you were in a weakened state, Ian.
Yeah. It was part of your
But
fever.
It wasn't the worst thing I watched this week.
Go on.
NWR's Her Private Hell.
I don't know what that is.
It's Nicholas Winding Refn's new film.
Oh! Not good.
I haven't heard a single good review of this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's 2 hours of Nicholas Winding Refn basically making what I think are going to be stories that are going to come out about him in like 10 years' time.
Are you saying that it's an art installation confession?
A preemptive strike.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of young girls, but not girls, young women, but they're all of legal age, in skimpy costumes, having fucking ridiculous conversations with each other, while their actresses shooting a film that the in-film stuff basically looks like Barbarella, and then in amongst this, Charles Melton is playing an army guy whose daughter has been kidnapped by the Leather Man, who is also stalking Sophie Thatcher and friends in the area. All done with sound stages with smoke all over the place. All looks like neon lighting. It's a 30-second perfume ad repeated multiple times over and over and over and over again, but they're all having really suggestive conversations where Refn is not getting any younger. He's been married to the same woman for a long time now, and for her sake, I fucking hope that they're in a polyamorous relationship like fucking Schoenbraun is. Because he, at the very least, would appear to want to shag every single girl he's cast in this film. It's basically watching an old man have a boner for 2 hours.
It's not what you want, is it?
No.
Not particularly.
It's so bad that it's his first film for 10 years as well.
The fact that he's got producers involved in this and production companies going, yeah, I'll give you money for this. I can't imagine Sophie Thatcher, Charles Melton, Havana Rose Liu looking at this screenplay and actually going, yeah, alright, this looks alright.
Do you reckon they've signed up to do the new Winding Refn movie and then read it and gone, oh.
Yeah. And then, okay, how much does this pay? Alright, fine. It is like borderline irresponsible of him getting other people to pay for this. But it's...
I mean, he had he had that run, didn't he, from Bronson to Neon Demon, which is a really fucking good run of like Bronson, Van Halen Rising, Drive, Only God Forgives, and the Neon Demon. But then, yeah, a 10-year absence, kind of.
I watched good stuff this week. So, watched Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, the new Criterion 4K. Really stressful film. Forgot how stressful it was, and the kid's a real bell end. Spectacular child performance in this. He's just really fucking annoying. That's Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Fight Club. Watch the new 4K of Fight Club.
Ooh, how's that look?
It looks great. Yeah. It looks ace. It's Fight Club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we talked about it on the show before. I will just say the way Where Is My Mind kicks in with the drum right as the building explodes.
Yeah, it's such a good needle drop.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Fight Club's ace. And I watched the 4K of Speed Racer, which looks and sounds fucking phenomenal. As I said on Letterboxd, makes F1 look like fart. I like F1, and obviously Speed Racer knocks it into a cocked hat. The sheer storytelling sophistication going on in this film, with the way the visuals are blending narratives, is still unparalleled, like nearly 20 years on. It is a stunning bit of work, which I stuck it on. Lottie was in the room, not watching it. First couple of minutes, she was like, "What are you watching?" Like, proper side eye. What are you watching? 10 minutes later, she was hooked, and just in the entire way through.
Just got her.
And
it does seem like, why would,
You know, it's so fucking interesting to look at. That, but the story's also great. The whole kind of the market manipulation thing that Royalton's doing, and the shady antics with trying to get. I don't know how much you remember of it, but it's like this one guy has been allied with the bad guys, and then he's like, "Well, I'll turn if Speed helps me with this race." But then it actually turns out that he was only getting Speed to help with the race to inflate the price of his company, and like all this kind of like shady shenanigans kind of stuff. But then also you've got Speed's younger brother and his chimp friend Chim Chim sneaking around just trying to steal candy. It's throwing everything at the wall, and fucking everything sticks. It's great.
It is a really fun movie.
It's fucking fantastic. So yeah, Speed Racer, brilliant. Great 15-minute featurette on it as well, where it's the Wachowskis like now looking back on it, and one of them says absolutely fuck all, the other says loads, and whenever the one who says fuck all says anything, the other one just starts clicking at their fingers, and it's just like, I don't know what's going on, but I love it. This is great. Like, there's some interesting folks at the Wachowskis, and good on them. Speed Racer, good stuff. That's me.
Bex.
Yes.
You and Ian both watched The Last House, didn't you?
Yes. Easily my favourite film of this week, of the new ones.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, really, really enjoyed it. Really liked how it leans into the bleakness of, like, when the fucking
happens.
When they run out of the dog's medication, that's really fucking sad, but that would be a reality. Yeah, it's horrible, but and the fact that he stores it in the freezer and then uses it as bait, that's not great. Didn't love that.
You see, if that happened with us, I'd be like, take me now, and Don would be like, no, you're fucking staying here, I'll handle this.
Yeah.
That would be, yeah. I get that is what would happen. this film's already bleak enough. Did we really have to do it?
But I suppose it shows the reality of medicines would run out. It would happen.
Yep.
But they could have just done that with the old lady.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
There's just not a lot of meat on that dog either.
No, they don't eat the dog.
Oh yeah, I know they do the bait and stuff, but still, like it's yeah. That's right. Do it with the old lady. Why not? She was already dead.
And then you've got like the stuff with the trapping the animals and the like chimney fishing. That's fun. And I think it's the interpersonals with the family that I think are done really quite well in this. It's not overblown, sentimental, but it's like they really celebrate like the small wins that they get. And I feel like that would be like a bit more accurate. And then like when it jumps to the 5 years later and the house feels really like, do you know what? Yeah, if you were trapped in your space, yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, you would customise it. Yeah, you would. It feels like realistically lived in for them having been trapped there for 5 years. I think, for me. And then the fact that it's not fucking aliens, it's sea creatures, just made it for me. Like, because I was fully expecting it to be aliens, and I don't like alien movies as a general rule. And then it was sea creatures that were coming up on land, which is just great. And I think the creature design of the creatures was good. Yeah, and then you get a happy ending because they all head out on a boat. I really, really enjoyed it. I mean, it is a bit your mileage may vary, I get that, but I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I don't want to yuck your yum.
It's fine.
I'll just say I thought it was shit.
Fair.
What else you watched this week, Max?
I actually don't think I've watched anything on my own.
I
don't know what we've watched together because my phone's just died.
We watched Scarface.
Yes.
Because it's Scarface.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about Scarface before. Scarface is just one of the most watchable 3-hour movies there is. What?
I might be done with Scarface.
That's fine. You're wrong.
I might have watched it enough times now that it's like less enjoyable to me. There's bits of it that are still, but you know exactly what's going to happen, and it's.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, it feels a bit. I don't know. Maybe because I've watched it too many times, it feels a little bit pantomimey.
That's what I love about it.
That's fine. I get that.
Silly.
I get
like
that.
it.
And there's plenty of films that I love that you're like, do you know what? I do, but I've just watched them too many times now, and I think maybe that's where I am with it. I still think it's a great fucking film. I'm not going to sit here and shit on Scarface. That's just ridiculous. But I just think maybe I'm past the point of enjoyment with it.
Do you remember that game?
Scarface game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where someone kind of survives.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It was good, that game. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah.
What?
It was very glitchy, wasn't it?
No, that was the Rambo game.
Oh, was that Rambo?
Yeah, that I bought like 3 or 4 times and it never worked.
Yeah.
We watched Insidious: The Red Door, didn't we?
In preparation for seeing Into the Further. Out of the Further.
Yeah, which we'll be seeing later on this week.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this? Because I fucking love The Red Door.
I like it. It's very bleak. But yeah, no, I like it. It's good.
I love the way it ties everything up. I love the fact that they've just kind of stuck around and waited for the same kids to get older to make the films rather than recasting. You know, I think what's his face?
Ty Simpkins is good in it. I think that helps well.
Dad, what's the dad?
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson, he's great in it. Rose Byrne, for the little bit that she has to do, is quite good in it. As like the look, you were just too far away kind of vibe as to why their marriage collapsed. You know. But
as well, the fact that it covers for the fact that no, he's not an arsehole. It's that him having that period of time taken out has confused his brain so much that he's no longer himself. That, and it is that good thing of if you take literally away a part of a person's existence, and not going to be, his brain's constantly looking for it.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic franchise. My concern for the new one, and I think I said this to you before, is the only one I think that's a dropped stitch in this franchise is The Last Key.
Yeah, because that's mostly set in the further, isn't it?
It is, but it's not that family.
No.
And that's where it deviates. And this, again, the new one is not this family.
It's all set where the further breaks free.
Comes out, yeah. I get that.
Is like a girl like a teenage girl, like the focus of that one? I'm struggling to remember what that one is.
Yeah, it is. It's a teenage girl, and she ends up like laid up in bed. She breaks a leg or something, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's good. It's just the Insidious movies are so centered around that group of people that when you put other people in, and I think the mistake they made there was like, Elise is the hook.
Mm. Yeah, it's very Elise's movie, isn't it?
Yeah, and she's not.
No.
So, but she's in the new one, isn't she?
Yes.
And I am keen for her to be back because she's not in Red Door.
It is mad that the new one is the 6th one, and that still did 25 million in the US this weekend.
Yeah, it's a popular franchise.
Yeah, just
and they make them for next to nothing.
Fair fucking play.
What else did we watch? We watched Vegas Vacation, didn't we?
We did.
Which I'd seen before and you hadn't.
Yes.
What did you think?
I enjoyed it better than Vacation.
Yeah.
It's not great, but it's definitely more fun than Vacation. I think it very much accepts that he's a knobhead in this one, and it plays up rather than him just being a knobhead and you being expected to be all like, oh, Clark in Vacation. In this one, it's like it is very much pointing at his knobheadiness.
Yeah. It's of course you would get addicted to gambling.
Yeah, and be shit at it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's Vegas Vacation. I enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah.
I was incredibly dubious.
Yeah, the him going to the Hoover Dam and accidentally getting lost is quite funny.
I do think though the Clark bits are the weakest bits.
No, the Ellen bits are the weakest bits.
Ellen just wanted to get some. She's got a shit husband.
Yeah, but she wanted to get some off Wayne Newton. Yeah. Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. Yeah.
We did one you chose on this one, didn't you? You were very much like that. I want to watch this. Mars Attacks.
Yeah, well, it landed on streaming again, didn't it? It pops up every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then disappears again. And I've wanted to watch it for a while, but it's just obviously not been on anything. And it was like, right, we're fucking watching Mars Attacks. Didn't we watch this on a morning on a day off as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fucking mint, this Mars Attacks. I really enjoy it. The fact that it's like they're all defeated at the end by fucking yodeling is great.
It's such a daft movie, but I like the fact that there's an element of what if Martians came to Earth and they were pricks?
Yeah.
They were just absolute dickheads.
The bit where they're like when they're wandering around just frying everybody, but they're still like verbalising like we mean you no harm.
Yeah, the translation machine just saying we mean you no harm.
Yeah. It's fucking great. Sarah Jessica Parker getting made into a dog, funny. She acts that quite well.
Yeah.
And the actual Martians, like the way they've made them look, and they're kind of like quite scary looking. Yeah. And then you see them next to a human, and they're like half the height. But then they just fucking fry.
But they're just fucking knobs.
Fucking dickheads. Yeah. No, I loved it. I actually really enjoyed. I think again, there's a scarcity kind of premium on it as well, in that because it's not on a streaming service or another at all points. It feels like a treat to watch it. It's like, oh my god, you're not watching. It's not available to you at all points.
It's not Grown Ups 2.
So yeah, really, really enjoyed Mars Attacks.
And we also rewatched, even though you acknowledge that you have watched this movie before, haven't you? But you don't remember a single thing about it until we rewatched it, did you?
No.
We rewatched The Lost City, didn't we?
Yes.
I've spoken about this film a couple of times because I've watched it a few times.
Yes.
Bullock.
Yes.
It's good.
Good fun, that.
It's a really good fun movie, yeah. I'm surprised that we haven't had more of these, actually. Because it did okay.
Jewel of the Lost.
I mean, yeah,
Tiara.
it is wild. The fact that we watched, and we watched it quite a bit though, but we watched Juvenile not too long ago. And you watched
Romance in the Stone.
Romance in the Stone, sorry. It is so much a great rip-off of this.
Yes, it is.
But Channing Tatum's very good at comedy.
He is, yeah.
And Sandra Bullock is a very good actress and a very gifted comedian as well. So it works quite well with that.
Yeah. It is, but it is such a blatant rip-off. Like, it hits all of the same beats. All of the same beats. Like, to the bit when they're going into the village, and I'm like, oh, is she about to get a Romance in the Stone moment because she gets a new outfit? And then all of a sudden they realise that the thing that they're looking for is really close to this village that they're in, and it's like, oh, it's just the same movie, but with a slightly more glamorous lead.
Hey.
I mean, what's her face? What is her name? Romance in the Stone.
Oh, my brain's gone dead now.
Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner is not wearing a purple onesie.
No, she's not wearing a purple onesie, no.
That's all I meant.
Do you remember when...
But even down to the bit of where she snaps the heel off her shoe.
Yeah.
Everything's just...
Oh, it's so ripped off, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Do you remember when Divine Joy Randolph won an Academy Award and then did nothing with it afterwards?
I think she's mint, though. I love it when she pops up in stuff.
Yeah, she's great. She's a great Green Brothers. She's funny in this. She's very good and deserving of the Academy Award in The Holdovers. She's really fun in a role that could have been nailed on a chalkboard in the High Fidelity Show.
The Jack Bat role. Yeah.
Jack Bat role. You know, when she first gets into it, her first scene, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the next episode, you're like, she's fucking mint.
Yeah.
And then she's done nothing since. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a really fun movie.
Yeah, it was actually. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, and Channing Tatum he's good at the comedy plus the vulnerability in this. Like he just really likes her, and he kind of wants her to like him back and see his hidden depths, but she just doesn't think he has any, and then he seems really hurt by that. And it's like, do you know what? Yeah.
But the fact that he accidentally calls her out as well. Where she basically just calls him like a dumb what's it, and I bet you peaked in high school, I bet you did that. And he's like, my dad left and I wanted to support my mum and my sister. I'm modelling, seeing like something I could do, and then it was really nice, and I was really ashamed of like being a model on the book cover, and then I realised it meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you should do that as well. And it's like, and then he goes off to bed, and she's like, I got fucking told there.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe buying all of the cheese because he heard that she likes cheese but didn't know which one. And so there's just tables of cheese around her.
But then she plates herself up some cheese, and then he opens his big fucking thing and it blows everywhere.
Yeah.
What waste of cheese?
Yeah.
You don't waste cheese.
You don't waste cheese, no.
Not in this economy.
Not in any economy. Do you remember those heady days, like a few years ago, where they had to put cheese in like those plastic cases so people didn't steal it?
Yeah, security cases, yeah. But do you remember though, going back further, when you used to be able to just go to a supermarket and there'd be a wide selection of continental cheeses?
You mean back when you could trade freely with a big block of other countries?
Yeah, yes. almost like that was of benefit to us.
Almost, yes. To the cheese aisle.
To the cheese, well, to all of the aisles, yes. Mark.
That's it. That's what we've watched this week.
That all?
It is. Well, yeah, we have also watched 2 series of Red Dwarfs.
Red Dwarfs, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fish.
Weirdly, one of our biggest quoted like popular culture things in the house is the cat shouting "fish at the machine" thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. When anyone mentions fish or any fish products, the other one will just keep on repeating fish until we stop talking about that.
Yeah.
I think what is really fun about Red Dwarf so far, we're only 2 seasons in, is
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Everybody's Dead, Dave.
That one's another one.
That one gets used a lot in our house. It's not been problematic at all.
Yeah.
There's a few bits where some of the the language has been a bit like it gets I think Dave gets called a slut at one point. There's a little bit of slut shaming and bits like that.
But it's aimed at him.
Yeah, it's aimed at him.
Not a woman.
It's not problematic. And I think the last episode is all about...
Yeah, the most recent one that we've watched.
Yeah.
Very progressive.
It's a show that was made in 1989, I believe, that one. And it's... Or 88 or 89, I think it is. And it's about, what the gender roles were swapped. So, Dave's accusing female Dave of taking advantage of him because he was drunk and, she should have been wearing protection.
Yeah.
It's quite good, but it's been quite nice so far.
Yeah.
There. And Tongue Tied is a fucking banger.
Yeah, you got me tongue-tied.
Of that. It's so simplistic, the silliness of it all.
Yeah. I love the cat.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the cat.
Yep. We don't have any questions this week.
Got a comment though, didn't we?
We did get a comment. I'm not sure if we've been allowed to read it out now.
Okay.
So I don't want to, just in case. But we had a very nice comment from a long-term listener, just sort of saying how much they enjoy the show, and it's very nice to hear.
Yes.
We hope you
Did we?
Yeah.
Have you not shared this with Ian? Kept it to himself for a few days as well.
Yeah, just to go, he means me.
Yeah, he didn't. I saw the notification pop up on his phone, and it was to film Bastard. So I was like, oh, he'll tell me about it if it's relevant. And then a few days later, he's like, oh, did I tell you about that thing we got? No, Mark, you didn't. You fucking prick.
Yeah.
I've just sent it.
That's cool.
Just sent it to Ian. Ian, what are we covering next week?
Do we know?
Oh, yeah, you know who you are. That's very nice, thank you. Right, so that I Want Your Sex is out on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it's got in many show times, so I'm not entirely sure we'd get to that. We're going to do Insidious.
Yep.
We're going to.
Yep. Because
apparently the pillow fort bit is amazing, and I want to see what that means. So look out for that. What else we got? We got the Dog Stars. We've got the new Ridley Scott, which feels a little bit like contractual obligation to go see, if I'm honest.
I mean, I am happy to miss this. There is a Netflix movie out that stars Adam Scott, Michelle Monaghan, and Robert De Niro called The Whisper Man.
Oh shit! Yeah, that looks bad.
Does it? I've not seen the trailer.
That's out
anything.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Alright, that might be a watch. I mean, I'll be honest, I've got a pretty busy weekend next weekend, so I could do with skipping Dog Stars and just focusing on Insidious.
That's fine.
Feels weird not watching a Ridley Scott film in the cinema. Such is the way of things. It'll be on Disney Plus next month.
Well, what I will say is the Greg Araki film I Want Your Sex is a VOD from the 1st of September.
Oh, is that Araki?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to watch because I really like Araki movies. Yeah. But I fucking don't like Cooper Hoffman or Olivia Cockburn.
Like, he inviting you? You watched it?
I haven't watched it.
Oh. Well, I liked it, so...
Well, we'll catch up on I Want Your Sex. Look, all right, let's do The Whisper Man.
Yeah.
And we'll do Insidious.
Yeah.
And we'll see what else happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That was episode 640. Thank you very much, Rebecca.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you very much, Ian.
I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you very much, listeners. We shall speak to you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.